Hey everyone, we're here at the world famous Road America testing out the all new Ranger Kinetic. You can hear in the background they're racing some Porsches around the track, so forgive me if you have to hear that horrible noise, but it's pretty awesome and we're happy to be here. So anyhow, let's get started and give you a quick walk around of this vehicle. So here's the cool thing. This is like 90 to 95% Ranger, with the only major difference being the drivetrain. We've had a little bit of opportunity to take it out for some riding. We're going to do a little more this afternoon, but I have to assure you this thing rides and handles great, and the electric motor is pretty impressive actually. Step on the gas, immediate acceleration, and it really ripped. We've been happy to do that, but we're going to talk a little more about that soon. So right now let's just go over some of the details of this vehicle. So again, Ranger Kinetic, this one uses a 29.8 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery. So it is the Ranger Ultimate, and it features 29-inch Pro Armor tires wrapped around 14-inch wheels. It is not a square setup, so you have 9s in the front, 11s in the back. It is fully equipped, fully jammed. There's some really nice features on it, including the windshield. It has some really nice interior here. These cut and sew premium grade seats. Lots of storage. It does have the same lift up seat with the bucket and little storage area here, cups, all this nice stuff. And there are some nice dash features. Again, there's a bit of sound deadening here for the beautiful interior, enclosed interior. There's a window in the back as well. This is interesting though. Let me just close this up so it doesn't get caught. So if you want to take a look at the motor, check this out. Tilting bed. There's nothing to see. And again, pardon the dust. However, this is fully covered here. Shows us where the engine compartment is. Coming around, stay there, and I'll just come around to this side so you can see me. So this is completely covered up. Now, Polaris has done a great job. Here's the interesting thing. It's electric. There's no motor noise. I've been doing drive and talk all day, and I'm screaming into the mic because I'm used to talking over the sound of an engine, but there's no sound. So what Polaris has done because of that is they've done a great job on doing some sound deadening, so to reduce any sounds of vibration, any squeaking, anything like that you typically get drowned out on every vehicle. So don't just say it's this brand. It happens on every vehicle, but it's obviously drowned out from the sound of the engine. And because there is no sound, they've worked really hard to make sure that those sounds are limited. So when you are driving, silent. So driving into the woods when you're hunting, nothing's going to hear you coming. Creeping up on animals at a farm, no, it's not going to scare anyone away. There's not going to be, or any animals away, there's not going to be any sound like that. So really exciting, really interesting. Come around the back here, we've got some really nice dropping tailgate. Just like I said, this is like 90-95% Ranger. So it does have all those really nice features, really nice fit and finish. You see down here, here's your rad, right down below here. Okay, that keeps things cooled off. So if you come around this side with me, I'll show you right here. It's typically the gas door, but it's a charging port. So your 240 volt charging port to get you all charged up. Now, one of the questions we were asked was, what's typical charge time? It's always a concern when we're talking about electric vehicles. If you have from a zero charge, it takes roughly 5 hours. And someone asked us, how much do you get out of an hour charge? Realistically, it's just math. You know, it's 1/5 of full, so that's about 20%. So you plug it in for an hour while you go in and have a sandwich, come back out, and you've regained roughly 20% charge. And I mean, these aren't 110% accurate, but you know, that's about roughly what you get. Someone also asked us if what the real world times are on distance, on range. And this vehicle in particular has a rough 80-mile range. Now, when I say that's real world, Polaris admitted to us that these aren't calculations. This is based on their testing, and they took an average. Let's call them conservative estimates. So that's riding normal use. You know, if you factor in things like cold weather, obviously cold weather is going to have a drain on your battery. You factor in aggressive riding, lots of hill climbing, if you're towing, if you're loaded down with gear, if you got an extra body in there, things like that. These are all going to impact your charge time, but you know, the main feature. One of the cool things about Range is this vehicle is equipped with Ride Command, and you can actually set a waypoint to your charger, so you know if you're out in the bush and it's 20 miles back to your charger, you're looking like you've only got a 25-mile charge left. You better get your butt back so you can get charged, or you're gonna need some help. So that's one of the cool features about that. So again, inside the cab, really comfortable, really nice seats. The bolstering on the backs, I'm really enjoying. It's the perfect foam density to keep you planted in your seat, which I just love. Now, if you come inside here, everyone wants to hear us start up these machines. You ready for this roar? It is insane. Ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, listen to that. Woo! Hear that? Yeah, that's it. It's running. That's running. When I put it in gear now, press the accelerator, boom, we're gone. It is whisper quiet, I'm telling you. Now, here's the interesting thing. So here we have the all-new gauge cluster for the Ranger Kinetic, and it's actually really pretty when you start this thing up. So again, 2, 3. It's a brief delay, but boom, it comes to life. And that is so cool. So you have your charger indications here, and obviously speed on the other side. You work through a range of features on the side here. Shows two-wheel drive. These switches down here are your toggle between 2 all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. That's right. Yep, in around there. And it also features drive modes, which again you just toggle through. So you can cycle through the drive modes, and it shows up right on here. To be honest with you, you can also just do this. It's touchscreen as well, which is so cool. It's one of the awesome things about Ride Command, is that capability. And it also shows up on your dash. Sport, Eco Plus, Standard mode. Okay, so this is sort of a unique feature, a new feature on this vehicle. You can see here that there is, on the shifter, there's high, low, neutral, and park. And there's no reverse listed. So reverse is actually a button. So I'm in forward and I want to go into high, but if I need to reverse, I just toggle that switch and now I'm in reverse in high range. It also works if I'm in low range. I'm in low range going forward. I need to go, and now I'm in low range reverse. So you actually get 2 ranges of reverse, the same as you do get 2 ranges of forward. It's a unique feature, really kind of a cool feature of this vehicle. I have to admit, it's caught me a few times where I've been like, oh, I need to throw it in reverse, and I try to gear, and I'm like, where the heck is reverse? Oh yeah, it's a button. And but my feeling is, if you owned this vehicle, that would be something that you'd get used to real quick. It's the same learning curve with any vehicle. It becomes your own, and then you love it. So I'm aware of it today, and it's something I'm conscious of. Just thought it was an interesting feature I wanted to make sure that you knew about today. So one of the questions we got asked was, how do things like a winch and lights, how does that impact battery usage and range of the vehicle? Well, Polaris actually has this equipped with the 12-volt accessory battery, which is located under the seat right here. Okay, and that's what's going to power your winch and any accessories on the vehicle. So you don't have to worry about that draining anything of the battery life and impacting your range. So another switch that I didn't mention located on the dash here is this auxiliary 12-volt. If I click that, come on around to the back here, there's an outlet right here for plugging in accessories. Like if you're a farmer and you use a sprayer, you can plug that in here. Or if you're using work lights, which would be a really valuable thing to have, you can plug that in right here as well. Just a really smart, well thought out feature on this vehicle. So like I said, the DNA of this machine is like 90 to 95% Ranger, but here's one of the cool features that I really like that they've added to this vehicle. So you have your LED headlights, but they've also added this headlight in the middle here. And this is actually your charging indicator light, which is really cool. So plug this thing in and it shows you, boop, 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 just like Knight Rider, how much charge you have for your vehicle while it's plugged in. So really cool feature, and looks excellent on this vehicle. So that's about it for this walk around. If I missed anything, believe me, there's going to be a lot more coverage of this vehicle. So if there's more stuff you want to know, make sure you tell us in the comments section below. If you want to tell me how I'm doing on these walk arounds, please, I'd love your feedback. I love hearing from you guys, and I answer every single one of these questions myself. And if I like one of your comments, you never know, I might send you a TRAX t-shirt. So please leave me a comment. Really appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Ding that little bell so you make sure you get all the alerts for our channel. We're really thankful to have you out. Thanks for watching, folks.